Streamline. Fusion. Turn up to 11. I think this will work. Its ability of... Hold up. I'll just ask, and in the meantime, welcome to Warframe. I tried this like a very, very, very long time ago. Oh, that's very helpful. If it lowers the energy cost, then that'll be really great. Okay, let's fusion that. Costs a lot, but you know. I currently am playing a character which doesn't rely solely on abilities, but the abilities are very, very, very powerful. Alright then. This is your loadout menu. You can change a whole lot of things, such as color of your frame, of your weapons, attachments. No, not a... Sometimes you can apply attachments to your weapons, but I don't currently have any, nor do I have weapons that would have a lot of slots for attachments, so I just don't care about them at all. However, you can upgrade your weapons with these so-called, I don't know, what are they? I forgot what they're called. They're not gears, they're mods, yeah, mods. Wait, which was... Oh, I am already using Streamline. Ooh, nice then. Abilities... Strength. No, that's... Oh, can I? Let's just use up all spot. No, this'll do. Alright, you can upgrade not only your frame, but also your weapons with mods, right? Etc, etc. And you can also, like, from this menu you can get different weapons, and you can buy new weapons, buy new frames, etc, 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 etc. They differ in abilities, in stats, and in strengths and weaknesses. Alright, what else can I tell you before I get into a fight? This is the ship, which is like your home station. It's just yours, and you upgrade it over the course of time. The more missions you do, the closer you get to upgrades, I think. There are some points at which you, like, go on a mission directly to grab a module so that you can upgrade your ship. There are some points like that at the start, and I think there are more later in the game. You can get a combat pet, a companion. You can also scan things for bonuses, etc, etc. This, which I've shown you at the start, is a mod section in which you can merge mods, upgrade them, destroy them for resources to upgrade others, and whatever. And on the opposite side is Foundry, in which you can create stuff from the stuff you find, mine, steal, or buy. I currently set the Foundry to create me a companion which replenishes shields. So let's see how will that work out. Alright, and then let's get into... This is the main menu. You can read codex, which is, I guess, info on things, whatever you want to know. And then you have market, in which you can buy blueprints, and you can materialize those blueprints at the foundry, provided you have the materials, right? I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I mean not see, but if you noticed, here are the materials you have, slash the materials you require for that. Oh, and some blueprints are reusable, but some are only one-time use, so that's something to take into account as well when buying them. Alright, here's news menu, here's PvP, but not many play that, and I don't play that. And here's the main mission menu. Before I move on, man, when I created this character, like, I don't know, 6 years ago, maybe even farther back than that. Oh yeah. I mean, if you watched the other video and if you had a look at what gachi is, I just want to say I'm not gay. I'm not. I just... And why do I mention that? Because I like this character. I mean, aside from the head, which is weird, but, you know, this is Warframe. You're playing as aliens, basically, I think. That's also how Total Biscuit described the Tenno, which you basically play as. So, I mean, aside from the head, yeah, looks nice, looks sexy. But this isn't about sexiness, no. Don't get me wrong, this game is about fighting. And actually, two types of fighting. You can do missions stealthily or loudly. Basically, you can kill everyone. No, that's the wrong way to say it. You can either kill FU and be done with things quick and clean, or kill many, have it messy, but also like have a lot of combat. So far, I've been doing just the combat, and I think I've been having fun with it, and I think I'm good at it. I haven't tried stealth much because, and when I did, I realized that I suck at it. So I just like to stick to. Wait, do I have the bow? I just like to stick. Yeah, I do have the bow. I just like to stick to regular assault, a bloody assault. Let's equip the rifle instead and get a move on. Show you a mission. I mean, in this video I want to show two missions. First one will be a assault one. Well, not assault, basically a loud mission, and the other will be a stealth, which will follow right after I finish the loud one. You can change up the ships in which you travel. They can provide you bonuses while in the mission. If, for example, if you get a ship that can bombard an area, and if you then create a beacon in Foundry, you can place down the beacon and your ship can, for example, bombard an area. It's a one-time use, however, the beacon. This data mass. Oh, I remember. Alright, so the game uses stats system for weapons, enemies, player, etc, etc. Alright, stats are quite important in this game. And let's get a move on to the objective. So you don't always have to use the main entrance. Sometimes there's vents, etc, which you can use. And if you're doing the stealth approach, then vents are exactly what you want. Poof. I just want to say that I'm over-leveled for this, but I just want to demonstrate, be able to talk at the same time, and not get horribly murdered. Those are things you have to watch out for when doing stealth, like security cameras, lasers, robots, etc. And things like that. I should stop saying etc. so much. Right, so while I'm carrying this data mass, I cannot use my primary weapon, which is definitely okay. Oh, that wasn't an whatever. Which is definitely okay because my side weapon is powerful as well, and I'm playing as magnetic Warframe. My abilities are pretty powerful. That's what I want to think, because so far I've been managing to do pretty well with them. Right, let me go ahead and snipe off that one and put in the data mass. Right. So what I now have to do is defend the terminal, because they'll try to destroy it so that I cannot get the information from it. Oh, wait. The AI does use cover system and tries to get you, and if you go just a little farther away from the terminal than you wanted to, then it will focus the terminal instead of you. Not all of them, but, you know, like, it will try to disrupt your plans. This game also has a co-op mode. I'm currently playing solo because I like to experience the missions alone. I mean, so far, I don't mind approaching slowly if I can have all the fun for myself. And the co-op is... I don't know how many can you have in a group while doing a co-op. The most I had so far was 3, but Those were like starter missions. Oh, that's a special one. Whoops. Get fucked up. A little. Chop, chop, chop. I mean, slice, not chop. Chopping is different. Oops. Once again. There we go. Not effective, but, you know, trying to show off. Demonstrate a few things, a few mechanics, etc. Yeah. So the Warframe I'm currently using has 4 abilities. I don't know if every Warframe has 4 abilities. I'd say yes, but you know I own currently just this one, so I can't speak about other Warframes. I mean, I could probably open up Google, but why? So, my current Warframe has 4 abilities. Oh, and some melee combos. I have Pull, which pulls everyone and damages them. Magnetize, which basically, I don't know if it stops. I haven't used it much. Ensnaring nearby enemies dealing damage over time. The fuel retracts. Yes, yes. If enemies shoot while you're magnetizing, the bullets get caught in the shield, and if you polarize, the bullets then mix? I guess they shoot back out. Not sure, I haven't used this combination yet. Didn't have a need to use it. So far I've been doing well with just pull and crush. Crush is basically the ultimate ability. It deals a ton of damage, but in a small range, and in a small area around you, and costs a lot of energy. I managed to decrease the energy cost for it by... how much is that? Like 20 to 30%? No, 30%! I've upgraded the... forgot the name of that ability at the start. Not ability, the mod. But it decreases the cost of your abilities. And I'll be able to use it more often now. I have maximum energy of, I think, 160, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, whoops. That was not smart from me. Slew those, and be on my way. Okay. There. You can travel quite fast, and you can jump over enemies, you can slice them from behind, and you can do all kinds of cool stuff. The areas in the game are pretty cool, and pretty open as well. Alright. Oh, let's get rid of that bot. Come on. Poof. I'm missing it. There. So, to not have this silence going on, as said, keep in mind that I'm currently over-leveled for this, but, you know, you still get experience. The way that the experience in this game works is you don't get experience as an overall experience. You get experience for the frame you're using, the weapons you're using, and the abilities as well, right? We have a look at the abilities, you can see the current rank they have, and that's the rank they received for how much I used them. Like, I used Pull the most, so it has max rank, which is rank 3, and then I used the other two less. You may be wondering, I said I never used those two, then why are they rank 2 and Crush is rank 2 as well? Well, because Crush requires a lot more... You need to kill a lot more enemies with Crush in order to get it higher rank, I think, than the previous 3 abilities, because this is the ultimate one. It's a super powerful one, basically, so you need more effort to make it stronger. Oh, whoops. I'm getting wrecked by the dropship. Oh, that was close. If I died, what then? You might be asking. During the mission, you collect experience. It's not called experience, it's called... I forgot. It's called affinity. And you can use affinity, I think it's the experience, I'm not sure, but I think it is. You can use experience to revive yourself up to 4 times. That's in solo. I don't know if you can do that while playing co-op as well. But in solo you can revive yourself and you have like 5 if you count the initial life. 5 attempts to finish the mission. After reviving yourself, you get like 10 seconds of invulnerability, so just to make sure you don't get wrecked right away. Maybe like a few meters away because you're trying to flee and then someone catches you again, but whatever. And whoops. I mean, if you... This is a grindy game, you could say. Whoa, I managed to decrease the cost by a lot for the pull. Where's the... there it is. If you don't like just run in, shoot everyone, there is other part of the video in which I tried to do stealth. As I said, you can do stealth and you will face a lot less enemies if you do stealth. That's... Sometimes it's a plus, sometimes it's not a plus, sometimes it's something you don't want to happen, because I think that you level up your equipment much faster when you kill more enemies. Oh, damn it. I wanted to avoid that, but I was speaking about something else. That thing which dinged into me, you could hear the ding sound as it died, was a robot. One of the flying bots. Here's another flying bot as an example, but this flying bot has a different function. It basically adds extra shields. It overcharges the shields of nearby allies. Now, there was one bot with orange health. That bot, I'm currently not doing the objective because then the amount of enemies will rapidly increase. The bot with orange health, the flying one, it has little shields but a lot of health. And when you deplete the shields, what happens is the bot charges itself and then tries to explode in your face. And it will keep trying every X seconds. I think it's somewhere like 12 to 15 seconds. And if you can evade it, then it will keep shooting. If you can destroy it before it explodes in your face, you will get, I think they are rare minerals or materials, whichever. The problem is, if it explodes in your face, you don't get them because it basically self-destructs. So it's always good when you can get the materials, but sometimes it's just like you don't even know you damaged the shields of that thing and it will just blow up in your face and then laugh at you from the grave because you didn't receive the minerals you wanted from it. Alright, if a dropship arrives... No, that's not added here, I hope. No, I think it might be. If a dropship arrives, I'll be in trouble is what I wanted to say, because dropships have very powerful cannons. I mean, I'm level 20 something, and a dropship here in a level 7 mission managed to almost kill me. Alone. On its own. It was just the dropship firing, not the units that it dropped, because they take a few seconds to ready up once they're... I mean, after they're dropped. Ooh, more energy, great. How much was for Crush? 70. I will show some other abilities just to not have this monotone gameplay of consisting of just shooting everyone and collecting stuff and etc. And saying etc. So you also get the like bonus objectives you can fulfill. There are 2 categories of bonus objectives. One is the one that displays on your screen, and when you finish it, you get extra affinity. I don't know what does the affinity add to. Here's the bot again. Can I destroy it before it explodes in my... There. It completely missed, but... Ah, damn it. I jumped into it. It would have missed. So there's those that display on screen when you make a progress in that certain objective. And then there's another kind which doesn't show up on the minimap or anything. And if you can fulfill it, if you can finish it, then you get this sort of extra reward. I mean, you get an extra reward in both cases, but the one that displays on screen is more direct one, like do this and you get extra affinity. The one that's not shown on minimap is like get extra credits or find an unidentified item which might be a relic. Because this game doesn't have just oh, I finished. Oh, okay. This game doesn't have just items and rewards after a mission, etc. You can also gamble. From time to time you will find unidentified items, and there's a chance that that unidentified item will be a relic. What relics do is you can add them to a special event mission. Those appear in random areas throughout the planets. There's the dropship. I'm glad I'm getting out of here. And if you add a relic, it will show. Basically, relic is like a chest. If you add it to a mission, which is the only way to unlock it, the mission will become significantly harder. But if you can kill enemies that will spawn because of the relic, gather what they dropped, which is catalyst, which you need to unlock the relic, and then finish the mission, the relic will be unlocked and you will get a random reward from the list of rewards that you can see before you apply the relic to a mission. I said they can be only added to special event missions. Those appear, I think, once per hour or once per 2 hours. They're basically missions which are harder than the usual mission is. And they appear in random regions. You can still pick between a regular variant of that region's mission and the special one. However, it's usually better to just try the special one because it rewards you for completing it, and it's time limited, the mission. So like sometimes there's a bonus of, let's say, 8,000 credits for just completing the mission. And because there are higher level enemies, you will get more affinity, you will get basically more experience for your gear. There's a chance of better drops, like loot drops, etc, etc. So it's usually worth to try at least. Because if you fail, you don't get a bonus for completion, but you do get to keep the affinity or experience for what you killed so far, right? Now let me show off an ability that will for sure kill that bot before it explodes in my face. That is also very powerful. It will be an overkill, but hey, whatever. This is Crush. There we go. And I already picked up the material. The Oxium 12 was what I got from that. Alright then. Whoops. I haven't shown much of the planetary system. I mean, I know that at this point I'm just turning it into a review, which by no means I want to do, but, you know, this is a game that I've never even spoken about on my channel, so why not just add some info while playing it? On much lower difficulty than I should be playing it, but, you know, whatever. So, there's this big star map system. See, there's my experience for equipment. There's the post-mission report of what I managed to gather. Those materials do matter, in fact. But you already know that. I did show the foundry. So this is the planetary map. No, this is just one of the planets. You can travel from planet to planet, but you need to unlock junctions first. Junctions are what links the planets for you, not for the enemies. They are there regardless of your presence, but you need to you need to do the tasks listed on a junction, and then you need to defeat the Guardian in that junction, and then it will activate. But you do get a reward for doing all of this, so it's not just like, I need to do this to advance. It's like, you do need to do that to advance, but you get rewarded for it. Right? There are missions which you cannot access unless you get a specific frame, I think. I think Archwing is, or Archwing is a frame, but I'm not sure. And there are some junctions have tasks which you can fulfill only on other planets, so you will keep unlocking stuff on a planet, and once you fully unlock it, you can get a extractor, which will basically net you some materials every, I don't know, few hours. Haven't gotten to that yet. So this is just a planet to planet, but if I zoom out, this is all the planets you can travel to, and there's events happening on a lot of them, and there's just a lot of stuff. You know, let's have a look at Jupiter and Europe and all the other things, and galaxies and
Operator, Ordis wonders, what are you
and whatever. So that's that. It will take me a long time to actually unlock all of that, because right now I only have Earth and what was that? Venus, right? But you know, it's a lot of fun. There's also, not every location is a fighting location. For example, you have bazaars and I don't know what other types there are. There's junctions, which once you unlock them, I think they become friendly. Then there's
There's a time-limited mission alert available. Check
yeah.
navigation.
Then there's the outer orbit markets, and ooh, assassination. Do not. Oh. Oh, okay. So I can show off the alert mission and the relic system. Here are the rewards you can get, potentially get, right? Shows the chance. So like, if you use a relic, you have to win the mission and gather enough catalyst for the relic to open to get the rewards. Once you do that, the relic is destroyed, but you get the rewards. If you gather what you need but don't finish the mission, the relic isn't destroyed, but you get nothing. So you can keep trying until you do both the mission and the catalyst gathering. But keep in mind, it makes the mission significantly harder. Alright, so what do I want? Volker blueprint, stock, receiver, blueprint. Well, let's go with this one. Why not? You can also play without the relic, but you know, why not try with it? And let's try. The problem with the relic is it opens rifts around the place. Sometimes ahead of you, sometimes behind you. The enemies, some of them are very tough to deal with, some of them not so much, but you know, just let's have a look.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
The frames might drop because of the amount of units that will be on the map, but let's have a look. One thing that I learned is don't fight them unless you need to. But this is actually not a good place to be saying it at, because I have to fight them if they spawn near me.
You're near a fissure.
I have to protect this cryopod. Poof. I think he dropped a catalyst. No, he didn't. He didn't either. Hey, you guys, do you have catalyst? No. I mean, some of them will have catalysts eventually. Oh, I think I heard a ripped open. Damn, it's gonna get bad in a few moments. Like, really quickly. There! Ah, damn it. Flew over. This is what you have to collect 10 pieces of, and then finish the mission. Not in this order, you can like finish the mission and don't go to extraction and just collect the catalysts. With the red outline is a special enemy. It's not a boss, but more like a mini-boss that also rewards you more affinity when you kill it. But it's not an easy task. I got 1500 for that, I think. Wasn't looking. Alright. Another one? Whee! Let's slice it up. Or not. Fine. There. No. There we go. Ooh, that killed him. Okay. I mean, I didn't slice through his head, but I guess I did some direct damage to him. This is meant like an AoE attack. Get it? Alright, you have quite a lot of health. Oh no, it's that chicken thing. It's particularly crazy because it has a channeled beam which deals a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this one, but I just wanted to show what can a relic do. But of course, the rewards are, I think, well worth it. And it can also spice up your game. Oh, God. Those are particularly... Oh, come on. Rifts opening again and again and again. They just open anywhere. There. 4 out of 10. You know what's the worst? This is just wave 1. I think there's like 5 waves. And it's not the end. After you defend for the basic set amount of waves, you can choose to stay further. The enemies will keep leveling up, although, but the rewards will be increasing as well. A lot of the objectives that you need to defend and are stationary, they will regenerate both health and shields after some time. But sometimes there's just too many enemies for that something to regenerate, so you like have to kill them right when they spawn to ensure that that something which is stationary won't get destroyed right away. Hello? Anybody home? Where is he on the map? Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh, what? I was standing on a hazard, apparently? Oh, I didn't... Oh. Okay, never mind. That was just me being stupid. This game has a lot of detail in it for being a free-to-play, that's for sure, I think. Alright, where are you at? Yeah. And slice. There we go. I don't think there are any more remaining, are there? Oh, there's one on the other side. Okay, well this was just like an example of what a relic can do. I would have been, I think, at a wave 3 or 4 by now, but because of the relic... basically because of my greed. There we go. Yay! Wave 1 out of 5. And next wave is already here. And there's also a lot of different areas you can explore, so... it's really nice. So anyway, that's it for the loud part, and the stealth part will be shown right after this. I mean, I think that's what I'll do. I'll maybe spend some time finishing this up because I already started and you know, I mean, I already got through wave 1, so I might as well try to finish this. You can just go ahead. Okay, fine. No! That bot is especially annoying because when it's low on health, it will throw this bot out. And it fights on its own. Oh, I just found a mod. Got extra affinity for that. But I'm getting wrecked, so let's crush everything in my reach. There we go. That worked. The nice thing, although, about defending a stationary thing is that unless you target enemies, they're not likely to target you, but the stationary thing instead. With some exceptions, like this one. This is, like, super annoying. What I mean by that is, you see the amount of health that the stationary thing has, right? Like 6,000, then like 500 shields. You can just go away, regenerate, look for some ammunition, and then come back. Like, let me demonstrate, okay? Oh. Well, no, that wasn't quite a good demonstration, but like, you see, it will take them some time to decrease the health of that cryopod by a significant amount. So I can, in that time, if I didn't revive, and revive resets... No, it revives you with full health and shields, I could just use this time to regenerate. But, you know, I can because I revived, and I'm gonna die again because this is a mess. Man, Relic is sure causing me a lot of problems. The thing about those things is they have an aura that deals damage straight to your health pool. So it doesn't matter how much shields you have, at the end of the day, you're gonna just get drained. Oh, whoops. Alright, I got out of the range of that, but I'm set on a time limit. What I mean by that is, you don't regenerate health. At least not from the start, I think. The problem is, I'm gonna die within 24 something seconds of being near that green thing. So, alright, then I'm gonna lose because, you know, I've overgreeded. But the positive thing is, I will get experience for whatever I killed. You know, so it's not like you got absolutely wrecked. No. So as said, stealth part will come up right away. I want to show that there is also another side to the game. It's a non-allowed one, basically. It's stealth. Just to warn you, or how do you say that? Disclaim? A disclaimer? Or a warning? I don't know which one is better used, or if disclaimer means what I think it means. But just to warn you, I do not do stealth very often, so I may end up performing ridiculously badly. But I just want to demonstrate that you can do things in a quiet way. Not everything has to be loud.
Security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into your hands.
Why did how was I allowed to slide all the way to him and then slice his throat? Not throat, but like stick a sword in his chest? Well, Tennos can be quiet as well. Alright, see that? That's a camera. If I walk into angle of that, an alarm will go off. So I have to... And turrets will also trigger, and those are not exactly easy to deal with. Alright, I can't deal with all of those with just a bow, so... Here we go.
Nobody knows you're here.
Alright. I did walk into the camera's angle, but I managed to destroy it before it triggered the alarm. Alright, and I did deal with them before they managed to do anything. The frame that I'm using, basically the character I'm playing... What's that? Oh, I have a mod that shows me some special items that enemies have dropped. So anyway, the frame, basically the character that I'm playing, or rather to say the class that I'm playing, is not only good for loud approach, but also a stealthy approach, because its most basic power, which is also quite effective, does not create a lot of noise. There are some powers which generate a lot of noise, and that's fine, but you can't use those in stealth unless you want half of the facility to know that you are there. And I don't want them to know that. You also get the... I think I figured out what the affinity for which you can resurrect is. Or, not resurrect, revive yourself. I think affinity is experience, so you can revive yourself for the experience you've gathered so far. And for stealth kills you get extra affinity. Not too much, I guess. But you do get some. Needless to say, I still prefer the loud way, but it's nice to change up your experience every once in a while, isn't it? Alright, I didn't say what I'm doing here. That's a dropship. Those are very dangerous. So what I'm doing right now is... I am headed for 3 server rooms. Those server rooms are protected by laser puzzles, guards, cameras, and turrets. However, if you get in without triggering the alarm, when near the server room, only lasers, guards, and cameras will be active, not turrets, and the guards will not be alarmed. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you do this stealthily, to some degree, you will have an easier time. At least when you get to the server room, because once you get to the server room, not to the server room, but to the area that is around the server room, if you trigger an alarm, the server will start purge of its data, and you have only 1 minute to get the data before it's purged. Whereas, if you don't trigger the alarm ever, you have endless amount of time. So you can like explore the area, etc, etc. I have some energy, so let's deal with those. Alright. There's a lot of engineers, that's for sure. There we go. Let's get out of sight before the rest notices me. Alright. Damn it. That bot is a pretty strange one to fight, but you know, the problem is that bot, which is probably gonna come through here anytime, there it is, it has some rare materials in it. I think they are rare because it doesn't drop many when it's destroyed. The problem is... Come here. Oh, someone triggered the alarm. Damn it. Ah. Okay, fine. I will reset the alarm in a minute. You can do that. Whoa. Well, anyway, that bot which was the cause of my failure because I was greedy, drops some rare materials when you destroy it. The problem is, once you destroy its shields, and it doesn't have many shields but it has a lot of health, in comparison it has probably thrice the amount of shields in health. It has just very weak shields but a lot of health. The problem is, once you deplete its shields, it will try to explode in your face and destroy itself in the process, so you don't get those materials. So one way to do it is try to destroy them before they explode in your face, or you can just use abilities and crowd control them, not allowing them to target you and charge at your face. Let's reset the alarm while I'm in. This was an alarm for units and not the server rooms themselves. Some of the puzzles are very easy, but keep in mind that this is like for level 5 to 7, and I'm currently level 21 because I'm very slow with advancing through the planets. So stick with that camera. Are there any more? Probably not. Alright, so here are the lasers. If I touch any of that, I will receive damage, and they will trigger the alarm, but also stay active. So I can't go through there. As of yet. There are ways to disable alarms in certain areas and certain places, but right now, there is no such an option, I think. Another camera down. Let's hack the security again. Alright, and now let's hack the server. Phew, server A done. Keep in mind the lasers are still active, or at least a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are still active, so I should get out of here as fast as I can. Yeah, and here you can disable them. There's around the server rooms there's a disable option for certain areas. Like this one would probably disable lasers in the ceiling, etc, etc. But not like the lasers on the sides, if there were some. If you understand what I mean. Alright, let's get to the other server rooms. Alright, so they did notice me going in. Thankfully they didn't trigger the alarm. Or they noticed that I stole the server. Maybe that's what caused them to suddenly increase their activity. Or and swap it from patrolling. There. Is there anyone else? Any more engineers? Oh, there's one. Ah. There we go. Yeah, the robots don't hear, they just rely on vision, so... On vision and on alarms. If you trigger any, they will know where you are. Okay, so there's one robot inside. Not over here, but it was here just a moment ago. Whatever, let's move on, I suppose. There it is. Alright, if I hadn't done that, alarm would have been triggered by now already. So Alright, killed him before he fired. That was good. Doesn't seem like they have heard of my presence yet. Can I hide? Nah. Alright, has anyone heard that? Yeah, I see him. Where is he? Ah, I knew there was a runner. I just didn't see. There you are. Fucking peasant. Okay. Switch it up for a moment. Nope. Here. I can reset the alarm once I get rid of all of this. What is this? Ah, like a triangle of shield bots shielding each other. Hasn't happened to me before. Whoops. Guess I froze myself too. Wasn't as effective as I thought it would be. Alright, where can I reset? Over here. This is where he ran. Okay. Alright, 200... no, 1 and 50.
The location is returning to normal security levels.
Let's get a move on before they realize where I'm headed. Oh, they already did. Okay. Just don't let them trigger the alarm. It'll be okay. Okay. Or maybe the noise could have gotten some attention, but let's see. I'll see in a minute whether anyone noticed what I've done or not. This is an explosive barrel. It's not an alloy drum. That's why I'm not opening it. Because I don't want to kill myself.
The target console
Alright.
is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Okay. And let's try to get in without triggering the alarm. Alright, so gotta get around that and then into the middle. And in the middle, I can disable the middle lasers. What do I do now, though? I'll be honest, I didn't find a way to disable these lasers, so I got this far without triggering the alarm, so I mean, once I trigger the alarm, I still get 1 minute to get the data before it's wiped off the server. What happens with the server afterwards, I do not care, because I only need the data, so if they purge it, it's their choice. Okay, so what I'll try to do is dash through the lasers. I'll probably get hit, but my goal is to end up on the other side of them. Ah! There we go. I have shields, so I can afford to get hit by that. It's just about getting the data before it's wiped. 45 seconds. Alright. There we go. 38 seconds left, but I did get the data. I can't get there. Then it's starting to get hot in here. I'm out. Nope. You can't catch me. I'm the speedy one. There. I maybe could have gotten rid of them, but I have low energy and I want to have some energy for moments when I actually need it, not when it is optional. Oh, I could have done that, huh? Okay. Is this an alloy? No, it's liquid nitrous 2. I suppose that's what it means. No, that's an alloy drum. I'll take that. Ah, did you really have to turn around in the last moment? Damn it. Well, at least they were all grouped up nicely, so... guess it didn't matter in the end. Ooh, a headshot.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Focus walkers are heading to your location.
Damn it. I guess I don't have much time, do I? I'm getting walkers. Let's just use the side entrance. The vent. Any cameras? I don't see any. And so I need to get into that room. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. Alright. In the room. I think I have enough time. I don't know how difficult it'll be, but... okay. Hacking. Data retrieve, not received. I wanted to say receive for some reason. Oh, can I not? There we go. I guess the corpse, not I, but I guess that corpse pinned to a wall was spotted by another guard, and that guard triggered the alarm. Yeah, things happen. Alright, just 300 meters to get back, and I guess this was a horrible demonstration of what you can do if you play stealth, but a demonstration nevertheless. Yeah, it's good that you can travel this fast, because sometimes it's better to fight all the enemies, sometimes it's better to not. There we go. So, just an example of stealth. A very terrible one, but an example, right? Ooh, volcanic edge. Oh, nice. But it's for melee. Yeah, I don't do that often, but... sure, I guess.